Hey guys, I'm Arctic Fox, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today, we're going to talk about how to get the new exotic, Traveler's Chosen. So, the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to go to the tower and see Zavala. You're going to pick up the quest Exodus Evacuation. And this quest has many quest steps, starting with Evacuation IO, which will require you to go and see Asher Mir. Once you have seen Asher Mir, he will ask you to investigate the pyramid's influence on IO, which will require you to get samples from Taken in the Lost Sector that's right next to Asher Mir, Sanctum of Bones. In this quest step, he will also ask you to collect traces of corruption by defeating Taken on IO, which will be done while you're completing the Lost Sector. Another requirement for this quest step is to open the chest at the end of the Lost Sector. Do not forget to do this. If you're not exactly sure where this Lost Sector is located, you can either look at your map and see if you've already completed it by hovering over it and it will give you the name, or you can watch the gameplay and you'll see exactly where this is located. Once you complete this, another quest step will pop up into the Pyramidion. You can access this strike via the map in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You will be matched with 2 other people, so you should have no problem completing this. Once completed, you will advance to the next quest step, Double Blind. This will require you to complete the adventure Unexpected Guests, and you need to do this as the heroic version. The heroic version of this adventure is not an orange tag. This will be off to the side and will be a blue tag with a crown. Now you will need to go back and see Asher Mir, and he will give you a reward, the Silicon Neuroma. This isn't really anything to be excited about, but if you haven't completed the badge for Curse of Osiris yet, this will give you a boost. The next quest step, Evacuation Titan, will have you go over and speak to Sloan. The quest will change to clearing the decks. This will require you to do another Lost Sector, Methane Flush, which is located in Siren's Watch right next to where Sloan is. Again, if you're not 100% sure on where this is located, you can see in the gameplay exactly where I go. The next quest step is called Asset Interception. This will require you to collect tech from Solarium and 2 techs from Festering Halls. If you look at your map, you can see where Solarium and Festering Hall are on the right side of Titan. These are quite simple to find, but I will leave some gameplay so you can see exactly where they're located. Be the Wall is the next quest step. This requires you to do the Strike Savathûn song, and will require you to defeat Hive Ogres, Wizards, and Knights to collect tech fragments. You need to collect 25 of these, but you do not have to be the one to do the final blow. Now, if you still don't get this, I recommend that you load in at Siren's Watch, and you know the room that has the hive that's fighting the Fallen. Well, there's a wizard in there, and you can go in there and farm the wizard over and over. The quest will change to Will of a Titan, which will require you to go back and see Sloan. Now you need to head back to the tower and report to Zavala. He will give you a pretty good gift, Mindbender's Ambition, and surprise, it actually has a pretty decent roll. This will complete Titan and we'll move on to Evacuation Mercury, which requires you to go speak to Brother Vance. The quest will change to a Shattered Future, which will require you to complete the Strike a Garden World and defeat Hydras, Minotaurs, and Cyclops in order to collect Timeline Fractures. Now remember, you only have to hit them, you don't have to be the one to do the final blow in order for it to count. The next quest step in his footsteps requires you to do another strike, Tree of Probabilities, while collecting 40 Traces of Osiris, which is just defeating 40 Cabal. A Disciple's Plea requires you to complete the Heroic Adventure, Bug in the System. Now remember, this is shown on the side as a blue tag with a crown, not an orange tag like normal adventures. Better Days Ahead will require you to go and speak to Brother Vance. He will give you DFA, which is a hand cannon. Again, this is another weapon not to be that excited about. Now you'll get Evacuation Mars, which will require you to travel over to Mars and speak to Anna Bray. She will give you the quest step Signs of Life. This will require you to travel to Mind Lab and investigate a signal from Rasputin. Once you get into the Warmind room, you'll see the icon to follow, which may not be exactly clear on how to get there. You can see in the gameplay that you have to hop around to get to the hidden area. The next quest step, Recycled Components, requires you to defeat 5 bosses in the Escalation Protocol. A quick cheese of this, if you're lucky enough, is to get a public event to happen in the middle of your Escalation Protocol, and you'll be able to complete it in no time. The next quest step, Signal Shielding, requires you to complete the Heroic Adventure, Deathly Tremors. Again, remember that Heroic Adventures are off to the side with a blue tag marked with a crown. Following the Heroic Adventure, you'll be given a Force Reboot, which requires you to go back and talk to Anna Bray. She will give you the gift of Braytech Osprey, which is nothing to be that excited about yet again. Now you need to go back and report to Zavala so you can receive your new exotic sidearm, Traveler's Chosen. Congratulations on receiving your new exotic sidearm. Let me know in the comments how you like it so far. If you would like to see more Destiny 2 content like this, consider subscribing. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like as it helps out my channel tremendously. If you have any questions over this or any other Destiny 2 content, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at Arctic Fox Gaming. The link is in the description below. Until next time, Guardians, stay frosty.